First game in the big leagues.
Line in the left field. It's a base hit for Grisham. Dominguez will go to third. Throw come.
Look like it, but boy, he could. I mean, this isn't a given first to third. This is a.
Here in the third. Here's Goldschmidt, a home run and a walk. Looked very good in spring training for the Yankees. Only Andrew McCutchen has more with 40.
Beat up on certain teams, and that was one of them. Wow. Does he wear a pad on his hand, or this hit the elbow? Something, and you see it almost ripped it off, but looking like it hit the forearm more. The way out there, you just walk off the mound.
The good thing is, though, the pitching coach Yuzuki, especially turning so many of their players that had marginal last year, outstanding bullpen, felt so good about it, they allowed Devin Williams to.
So I was talking to the Milwaukee. 5 years in Milwaukee, he never got booed. So he's got to learn to have a thick skin playing.
Again, like Nestor today, it's odd throwing against your ex-teammates.
Grounded.
Really get to the inside pitch. Really easy.
That's off of Thomas. Karam's out to the first baseman. It's a base hit.
A lot of times, though, Paul, that will leave you susceptible to the ball, but he's got great plate coverage. He has made himself a contact hitter. Yes, he's taken away some of the power, but he's gotten a lot
early. Then you've given away that outside part of the plate where he
reached on the fielder's choice and scored in the second.
I've run lead, bases loaded, nobody out. With the meteor order up, so this is a.
Imagine being Connor Thomas.
Fuck. Yeah.
High fly ball, left field. Churio back, track, wall. See ya. A grand.
Situations like you said, Joe, the wiggle room might have been given up one with a load.
There was an open base, it happened to be home.
Yeah.
But instead you give up 4.
Yeah, he really does. And you see Aaron Judge
5 times opening day.
Hits it hard, it's gone.
March and April really got off to a terrible start, and here he is, the second game of the season. He has 2 home runs. It goes. They keep on doing it. See ya. A home run for Chisholm.
Ball right down the middle of the plate. 442.
Connor Thomas, welcome to the major league moment, and no one warming up.
There was 10-run rule in that game.
Well, we got to get through the 5th.
The pitchers were giving up a lot of runs. And I went to Mel Stoudemire, and he kept walking out to the mound. I went to Mel.
Volpe.
Right there.
To amplify, he has 5 RBIs in 3 innings in game 2 this year. Now, if he had had a
wears on you because you're fighting out of a hole all year, and sometimes you bring that into the next year.
The 0-2 fouled away by Wells.
You have played this season. Managing Aaron Judge the short time I did, he had so much belief.
He's got 6 so far in the 3rd. And Napkin's been.
You hungry?
No, I'm okay right now. If this were Reyes off of the back of Thomas and out to Terang for the final out of the inning. So Brewers still a lot of time left, down by 10 though, and Max Fried. Remember last year the Yankees came into Milwaukee, the Brewers won the opener. The Yankees bats woke up as Terang gets one in the air, but Bellinger is there to make the catch.
You know, the Yankees, I mean, they are built to hit home runs. There's no doubt. What, 230 some last year?
Churio takes a pitch for the first time today.
Of course, they play in a ballpark that's good. And Judge, Stanton when he's healthy. All these guys,
Injured list out indefinitely. Churio hits one to third, and it eats up Reyes.
One hopper. Tried to get in front of it, just couldn't. And Churio was back.
Yelich fouls it away.
Well beyond his years. You get a kid out there opening day, Yankee Stadium.
And Yelich strikes out. It's 2 months of last season for Jackson Churio, and how that
kept a close eye on his attitude, and it really didn't change. They saw him hanging his head. How is this going to affect this guy down the road? It didn't seem to affect
the Padres. He had a great year from start to finish. Anybody other than Paul Skeens. On the ground, third base, Reyes charges, bobbles, safe everywhere.
Him out.
Third error for the baseball has been finding Pablo Reyes over at third base in the inning. Now Hoskins, ground ball up the middle, and Volpe can't get it. A base hit for Hoskins.
Elephant in one bite, inning by inning, but the Brewers got to keep the Yankees off Volpe, and the inning continues.
Another trip to the Mets. 70 pitches for Fried. And Frelick almost got plunked. Two and up. That was a strike.
And think about it's a lot of time to be sitting on the bench.
And he walks Sal Frelick. Brent Hendrick.
That'd make things interesting, wouldn't it?
Ortiz takes strike one. Ortiz pop up behind second. Brewers down by 9, and Connor Thomas back to work after innings of a ball game, the most in big league history, and 07 against the White Sox. Keep him
the mark. Got to get some runs. But got to put some zeros up on the board against the Yankees.
After the Brewers had just scored 3 in the top of the second. Just missed. There's strike 3 called on Dominguez.
Try to bust him inside. Not sure it was supposed to be there, but it worked.
Base hit and a strikeout.
Big old lenses on him.
I mean, they're
like that.
Grisham takes down and away. 3 ball. Rhys Hoskins got him. The Yankee dugout.
I think this is the earliest we've ever had a flip down.
High sky, got clouds.
Right.
And Paul Goldschmidt is yet to be retired.
It was the Brewers had an off day yesterday. So everybody down in that bullpen.
Chicago against the White Sox. But if this one gets more out of hand. Goldschmidt takes low.
Well, he'll be ready. Talking to Pat Murphy yesterday before the game.
Here's the 3-1, and Goldschmidt yanks it foul. Let's bring in Sophia.
You guys are talking about Jose Quintana, and he is not with the team. He stayed back. He's expected to go 4 ups. He'll likely need another appearance after that, but because of the option, he will need to be down there for 15 days.
And now second and third with 1 away.
That wasn't a bad pitch right there. I mean, Goldschmidt's not a bad pitch. Look at that. I mean, look at the swing by Goldschmidt.
Heard from Sophia, got to be in the minor leagues for at least 15. Zona after going back home. Bellinger, left center. Churio over, makes the catch. Tagging and
a couple of really good approaches by the Yankees right there. Goldschmidt with the double.
And here's Judge. He's already homered twice, driven in 5. And Judge, straightaway center. Back goes Mitchell. Gone again.
Yeah, the leverage, the strength.
Chisholm pops it up mile high for Ortiz. And that'll end the inning.
Late. And did not miss it.
When they love you in this ballpark, this one out towards left, Bellinger there. This city.
Good clubhouse guy. He's not a guy that's going to talk a whole lot, but.
And Capra take right-hander is freed. Pitch number 81. He's ahead 0-2.
How many multiple home run games does he have? 40?
40. Capra on the ground to third. It's a fair ball. Reyes near the bag. Slings wide. And it goes. Ground ball and in and out of the glove of Chisholm into shallow right. See how they rule that. Not corralled by Jazz Chisholm.
4 errors already. What'd they call it? Yeah.
Yankees have more errors than Brewers have scored runs. Yep. Don't win a lot of games. Ball.
Yeah, his defense hadn't helped him. A lot of extra.
Fouled it away. Brewers haven't had this type of run against Fried before, really. Scoreless. Slow roller, third base side. Fried picks, throws, and Goldschmidt got
Scoring a run for Milwaukee.
pretty good play right there by Fried. 2 outs for the Brewers. If this game was more competitive. Yelich down the right field line. His first hit of the year is going to drive in a run. Judge has it. Makes a nice throw, and Yelich has an RBI.
Unearned runs, but it looks like that's going to be it. He's not going to be able to.
Yankees leading this one 16-6.
Times that he pitched on 3 days rest, right it down the stretch for the Brewers.
Selfless and still talks about his time in Milwaukee very glowingly. Continues to on Contreras.
Yeah, complete.
Contreras right field. Judge back. It's off the wall. Yelich will stop at third.
Well, they've got a lot of work to do, though. He's got to keep swinging. Rips it over the head of Aaron Judge, which is no small task.
Aaron Judge. Hoskins takes a strike. Probably see somebody new in the bottom half of the inning. Hoskins off the inning. It's a lightweight hoodie. Could also double it.
But the way the Brewers are giving up home runs today. Get some
fourth time through the order in 4 innings.
He got better as the season went on.
Ground ball to third. Capra on the run, throws out Volpe. Nice play by Vinny Capra.
Yeah, he's
keeping the ball on the ground. That's the MO. There's Austin Wells. He homered back in the first. One of the 4 home runs hit in the back. He says, I'm good.
That's why you wear a helmet.
And before going to the skull cap, the
didn't hurt my head, broke his back.
Wells to left, sends Churio back. He's got to play. 2 gone.
Well, I can't encourage us to use helmets. But coming up to the big leagues, I wouldn't.
Pablo Reyes takes a strike.
The renovated Yankee Stadium. And I have now broadcasted. I mean, the pace of this city. I mean, you
don't have to get in a car. On the ground to short. Ortiz. And it's the
Yeah.
The pack for 5-6 weeks, and then you plan for some cold weather games in New York. Higher.
Going to be a little chilly back in Milwaukee for opening day. 43.
It'll be warm inside. All buttoned up. Ground ball, second base. Frelick thrown up.
The Reds April 3rd through the 6th to get to the ballpark for the new food options.
Peguero, that was his family in the stands. His parents, Ana Julia Reyes, and his father, Pedro Pablo Peguero, are here to see him pitch in the major leagues for the very first time. Obviously, he says they've seen them pitch in winter ball games back home in the Dominican, but to have them here, to the manager, Pat Murphy, so he was really excited before today's game, guys, hoping that they'd...
He's retired the first 4 that he's faced.
And Grisham, a ground ball to second base. Terang bobbles and throws.
Bryce Terang, and again, he's one of those guys where you see a ball hit the second base. He kind of lost his balance, I think, a little bit.
And their ability to make plays on their feet, not diving all over the place. This is to short. Ortiz got a tough hop and able to throw out Goldschmidt.
Easy play, coming in hard on a slow chopper.
To get the out, no one does it better. The minor leagues, a lot of times your family doesn't have an opportunity to come up and watch you play.
It's got to be a thrill for them. And for Elvis.
Swing and a miss. Nice sinker at 9.
Plate. That's why he gets the ground balls.
And a liner into right, a base hit. Frelick charging. They're going to send Grisham. Throw towards the plate. Cut off. Hoskins.
And with Frelick playing as deep as he was in right, which you should against Bellinger when he's at.
And he takes a ball. He is a solo home. Lou Gehrig, 1932. Peguero trying to get him. 2-0. Fly ball to right. Frelick on the run by a matter of feet on that wall.
Swing on that pitch. But as strong as he is and the leverage that he gets.
And Chisholm pops it up, fouling in the seats. Popped up, third base.
And his first action so far.
Consecutive season with the Brewers.
And Murphy wants to get him a little action, maybe an at-bat.
0-2 to Chisholm. Liner towards the middle and caught by Ortiz, and the inning ends. Fouled back by Dunn, who gets his first out. Listening for the Brewers. Was one of the guys that was potentially going to start Tuesday, and again another day that needs to be covered. Will go in game 3 against the Royals. Dunn strikes out swinging. One away for Bryce Terang today for the Yankees. They've covered that with 18 runs.
Yeah. Well,
high. Terang went after that high fastball.
how many games do you do when left hand hitted heavy they are in their lineup?
Well, that was it. Served foul. Centurio hits. A word from Aurora Healthcare. Double today. First couple of knocks of this season. He's been hacked. So a change. Churio to right. And now drifting back is Judge, still back, and he'll make tradition unlike any other. Rock.
T-High Club in Medford.
Season last year in AAA Nashville.
You might see him finish this one. I mean, you can see he made
Day for him. He walks Volpe on 4th game.
an ERA at 2.90. So
J.C. Escara is at the plate in his big league debut. Let's go down.
Roster for his debut. He said it was over the weekend. He was out. He came out on a cart on one of the backfields, and he said everyone started clapping for him. Indiana to drop off his stuff to begin his minor league season. So it saved him a long road trip. And he said, "Look, I come from a high school in Hammond, Indiana. I had a graduating class of 8."
And now Chad Patrick. Oswald Peraza at the plate. It's Eric Haas does the catching for Patrick. And caught him quite a bit last year in triple. One on Oswald Peraza. There's a strike.
Yeah, you saw William. Rough day for him and the pitching staff.
1-2 hit to left. It's back and a franchise record. Wow.
With the New York Yankees, you've done something. They have been around a long, long time. End up as home runs. That's never happened.